You are about to listen to a Jason Burgos exclusive interview. Honored to get to talk to you. I was working on a story on Pedro Munoz today, one of the rising bantamweights of the world. Now I'm talking to one of the best bantamweights of the last decade. Now, your rematch with Belingon was the first time you ever lost a decision over 5 rounds. You got a takedown in every round except the 5th. That seemed to be the only round that he kind of clearly won. Every round was close, but I feel as if this fight was in the U.S., you probably would have won. Why do you feel you did not get the decision in that fight? And do you think like his flashy spin kicks and his flair and striking maybe swayed the judges some?
I think, honest opinion, when I watch the fight, I watch a little bit. I watch the fight, and what I see in the fight is I think the judge don't handle the pressure for the fight, in my honest opinion. When I watch the fight, I 100% agree with you. Every round, because his stand-up was back and forth. You know what I mean? It's known that he don't have no superiority. No, so it's back and forth. I go, he go. I go, I go. I take it down. My takedown was superior takedown. I have 7 takedown. I take his back. I mount. I take it like I pass his guard many times. Mm-hmm. But what happened there in that day, have 25 people in that day. And Kevin keeps surviving. He keeps surviving the fight. And every time he does something, the people go crazy. And about the one championship is by moment. Example, if I give arm lock to Kevin, I almost finish it 3 times. But the people go crazy because he escaped. People don't like, oh, wow, good arm lock. The fan in that day affect the judge, in my opinion, in my honest opinion. Mm-hmm. He's close the fight? Yes, it's close the fight. I don't say it's not close fight, it's close the fight, but I did much win that fight that day.
Now, you held on to the title for 5 years. Was it difficult to lose the title that way in a very close fight? You know, as a champion for so long, would you rather be knocked out or submitted than lose your championship in such a split decision close fight where the fans maybe did sway the opinion?
Let's go back for the fans, but because you still speak the fans. Yes, because I'm in Brasilia, Canada. I'm born in Brazil. I live in Canada for 14 years, 13 years right now. And I will go fight in Asia with somebody, Asia. Like, for sure, it makes sense. The people go crazy for see the champion lose for many years. Yeah. I'm okay to that. I understand that. For this, I have to accept. I need to understand the business too. You know what I mean? But by knockout, I don't want to be knocked out. No way. I go until I die. You know what I mean? I'm fighting until I'm like, if I want to fight, I go until I'm die. You know what I mean? Like knockout, I go until I'm die. Like if you want to fight, I go until the end. Yeah. But I can go fight the fight until the end. But you know why? At 5 years, I don't lose the belt. This affect me? No, this not affect me. Make me more strong. This make me more strong. They make me more hungry, right?
Yeah, correct.
Hungry. Make me more hungry, you know what I mean? But this don't bring me down. This make me strong. They make me more strong, make my body strong. Because a lot of time, the fight, long time, he's lose, he get emotional and go down, you know what I mean? I don't know why. Life is more for fight. That's one moment, you know what I mean? I have it there. And they said, you know what? I go give everything I have. And then I give everything I have. I push the fight. I try to make the fight happen. And he fight in the back. And it's so funny because if you watch the 50 round, he run a lot. I try get he keep you run and like 1 minute, 40 minutes for finish the round. He keep beginning to touch my hand. I don't understand that. I say, well, what's going on here? And he beginning to touch my hand, like say, okay, like I don't know what's going on, but like in his mind, he think he's survive is the best way he wants to win the fight. You know what I mean? But that's okay.
Now, the first fight, you dominated. I mean, you won via Kimura in the first round. You controlled him a lot on the ground. Looking back, do you think you may have at all underestimated him going into the second fight? Or did you felt you made the right adjustments and you respected how good of a fighter was even the second time around?
You know, one thing I make mistake in my camp. Because I have one guy with me in my camp. He always make me go finish everybody.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, the mistake I make in my camp, because I can know, like, go, go, go. I go every round, I finish with everybody. But in the fight, you have to have patience. And that day, I don't have my patience. My patience is not there. And because I try go, 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 he's waiting for the moment and to escape. And the way he's moving around, like for this, I think the next fight, if the next fight coming, I think I will have more patience for sure, because I did everything right. Jiu-jitsu is right. I almost finished it like 3 times, but I think I rushed a little bit. My time is a little off there.
I'm glad you brought that up, the timing and stuff like that, because, it is often said rematches are more difficult for the person who won the fight because the loser knows what they need to change and in what ways they need to adjust. And did you feel going into that fight, the second fight afterwards, what kind of adjustments did he make in terms of defending your grappling and takedowns? Because he seemed to time when you transitioned really well to get to a scramble and then get back to his feet often.
Yes, that the transition he did very well.
Mm-hmm.
But now now I understand what he tried to do. You know what I mean? Now I can say, okay, that's he did it. You know what I mean? Okay, that's him. But that surprised me because he hold me very well. But every time I try to move, he escape.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He hold himself, he protect himself. You know what I mean? But you know what? I tried my best that day. I did. I pushed the fight. I did it, and I go through the fight to the end. But he make the adjustment. By now, I make an adjustment too for him. And that fight, I fight stand up with him. He's the knockout the power, and I went there and I did good job with you. Mm-hmm. For this, I have more confidence for fight stand up with you right now. You know, I mean, he give me that confidence. Okay, now I can feel his power.
Yeah.
Now I can understand the way he fights stand up. Now I will bring, and now I can mix better for next fight.
Now, of course, you can't give me too much of your strategy, obviously. But when you look back at the fight, do you feel you've set yourself up in this fight that you have specific tricks and traps, especially on the ground for him for this third fight to prepare for that transition reaction that he had and the timing he had?
I checked already. The timing, the stand up too, you know what I mean? Because I figured out his stand up. He stand up power. He is very good in the stand up, the way he move. I try to understand that too. But I have strategy, but I can tell my strategy. I have a strategy the way I go fight. He's good fighter, same I say. He's good fighter. He's very tough, strong kid. But when I watch after the fight, when he cannot leave for the cage, people have to help him. This time I leave for the cage with like say, wow, I leave the cage like that. Every time I leave for the cage, my nose is broken. I have like a lot of cut in my head, you know what I mean? And that time I walk in like, what the heck? I lose the fight. How? And that's the only thing I think.
Yeah.
How I lose the fight? How? But I have to understand I lose, and I have to keep move forward. I have to be strong, mentality strong, emotionally strong, and you know what? That's the life. For the one have to win, one have to lose, and I need to understand that, and I'll go make everything for win the next fight. That's my goal. Fight there. For me now, people ask, oh, how the belt is important for you. I said, you know what? I hold the belt for many years. When I leave a dream, I already the champion dream. And I have the champion for many years. 5 years I have been to one championship. But I keep a champ for long time. But you know what? That's the life. And I have to only keep move forward and keep doing better. I keep adjust myself. I keep improve my skills.
Now, in the stand-up, you had your moments. I mean, he was doing better. He was doing a lot of spin kicks, and he was landing them. From the first fight to the second fight to the third fight, like in this fight specifically, what changes did you make to get even better with the stand-up? Did you have any unique sparring partners for this fight that maybe you didn't for the last fights or anything like that?
Yeah, you know, I have he's a black belt for, he's some, I forgot the name now for the, he's like some taekwondo black belt.
Okay.
And kick, that's kind of kick he have, you know what I mean? And this guy helped me a lot in Vancouver. Now I'm in Seattle with Dimitri Johnson. He have more MMA. But in Vancouver, I have one guy who really helped me with the kick. The spin kick is very good.
Yeah.
And when I look here, I think, wow, if I can handle you, I can fight, I can train with you. And have no problem with the cap. That's one thing I did the French. I bring one guy, he's black belt taekwondo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he can spin kick with a good technique.
And you didn't have him for any of the previous fights, the first or the second, right?
No, I don't did it because with Kevin, I don't understand the way the kick's coming, right?
Right.
And we need somebody with a good kick, like very. That's the way. That's Kevin do it. He spin kicky, and he throw that right hand he have. That's he have.
Mhm.
Really, that's he have. Another thing he try to survive, and he throw that thing, he run away. That's he try to do it. He throw the kick and he run away. He throw right hand and he run. And I try chasing him to mat for that day. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like some little adjustment I have to do.
I mean, from what I see, this is the first time you've ever had like a trilogy and fought somebody for the third time, which is a rare thing, especially at this high of a level. Does it kind of make it the training at all easier the third time? Because I mean, you know him so well, you know what you have to look for. Is it just pretty much making sure your skills are sharp so you execute, and it's not so much strategy as you just have to execute because you know him so well the third time?
The thing is, I think it doesn't matter how skill you have, doesn't matter what you do. If you know your mind is not good
Hmm.
for go for the three fight, that's more important is your mind right now.
Yeah.
How I feel, how motivation me. That's the more important right now for me. For this, I'm very motivated. You know what I mean? I'm very motivated for go there and fight in Japan. That's motivation me right now.
Hmm.
And the strategy will come, but the strategy have to be there. You have to know what he doing, what I want to do, and you have to know how he defend myself. I have to know that everything. I have to know what that power right hand he have and the kick he have. I have to understand that. But okay, how much I want to accept that for him?
Hmm.
How much I want to go there? Say okay, now let's go. Let's see. Come on, let's do this. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Hmm. Now, you have been with one longer than any other promotion in your career, and you're entering your seventh year with them as a fighter on the roster. You've really seen the growth of the promotion as it heads into, without a doubt, the biggest event in its history. How has one changed from the time you started with them to how it is now?
Okay, now you talk about future and the past, the future, the moment, right? That's what you talk about.
Yeah, yeah. What was one like in the
Okay,
past and now in
past,
the
okay,
future?
past, future, and past, past, moment, and future. That's the way it is life, right?
Hmm.
We live in the past and moment, and us project ourselves for your future. That's how I do everybody. Everybody's supposed to do that. The thing is, we need to go to values first. What kind of values Asia have?
Hmm.
What kind of value North America have? Now you begin to think like that.
Yeah.
What kind of value you have? What kind of direction you want to go? That's the first question is. Now you think like that. Let's think about one championship. The time I want to fight for one championship, I'm the first guy fight for like me and Ashinya Yoko was the first guy for fight for one championship.
Yeah.
And one championship, UFC try coming make a deal with me. Say, oh Bibiano, come fight for us. And I already have two kids, and I say, listen, me, I really want to fight for you guys, but you know what? That kind of money I cannot fight for you.
Hmm.
And I already champion.
Yeah.
And I already dream champion, bantamweight champion. And they guys say, oh, I can give this for you. But I understand at the time because the bantamweight division is still new in
Yeah.
UFC.
Hmm.
Like it's still new. Like you have Raja Faber, that's it. Raja Faber, maybe Rafael Assunção, maybe that time too, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
But I see the growth for one championship, and I think like that. Today, any bantamweight, flyweight, bantamweight, until another weight class for Jose Aldo. Is that featherweight? Yeah,
Yeah.
flyweight, bantamweight, and flyweight. That's the Asia,
Hmm.
Asia market there. You feel good, you think you're good, that's the market right there. Because the Asia still give you value for you. It's not like UFC give them, or America give them more value for big guys. Yes, I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Asia go look you the same.
Hmm.
Asia go look you like you bigger and the flyweight, you go look the same. But how you bring the table, how much how you can bring the table for the people.
Hmm.
The promotion have to make money. You need to understand that. And I say, okay, I'm good too. I need to understand how good I am.
Right.
Now I think we can talk. You know what I mean? And I see the growth for one championship. I see how the guy played the game there. And I understand, okay, what kind of direction I want to go. I don't like talk about bad thing about people, but I really like compete. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like to play the drama, but I like the day for the fight. I say, okay, you good, let's see how good you are. I know I don't need to sell myself because always I bring good fight.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see that for one championship, I said, you know what? I don't want to talk shit about my opponent
Mm-hmm.
because I come for jiu-jitsu, and jiu-jitsu also work with respect.
Right.
You know what I mean? Okay, you beat me, good for you. Now I have to go train for the next tournament. That's the way for this. Right now with the Kevin. Oh, okay, good for you, Kevin. But guess what? Next I come for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I play that game. And the one championship, now that he do very well, he know that one champion do very well because it's look at Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Asia is so big. Have Manila, have China, have Japan, everywhere that the market is very big. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
But that's the way I see the future. You know, I say, okay, let's go talk about how many people, how many views. And one champion people have a lot of views too.
Mm-hmm. Now, and I'm glad you brought that up because I'm going to have Shinya Aoki answer some questions for me too. I mean, and you both have similar careers in that you've both been at the elite levels in your division for a long time and outside the UFC. I mean, he's fought in Asia, it makes sense because he's from Japan. He fights close to home. Like, was there ever a time that you ever seriously considered fighting more in the United States or the UFC, or like you said, you don't want to talk trash about your opponents, and it's just something about the honor and respect and the martial kind of ideals that one has that maybe they're not offering as much as UFC can money wise, but as a person, you'd rather fight in that kind of style of a promotion than UFC, and that's why you never went to the UFC.
Yeah, I have violence, you know. I mean, I do have violence, but I'm a good fighter.
Yeah.
I have a violence, but I have a good fighter. I know I can give good fight for anyone got this plan. You know what I mean? But every life you have a limit. In life you have a limit. How much you push limit to that?
Mm-hmm.
How much the money you have to pay for you say about something about other people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Money is good to help you pay my tax, help to take care of my kids, but in life you have a limit. And some limit you don't want to cross, you know what I mean? And it's not this only I expect by myself, right? And another thing is you have your values. If you don't know your values, I'm sorry, you'll go everywhere with everybody, you know what I mean?
Right.
But for me, I think no, this if I go that direction, my family gonna need food.
Mm-hmm.
Same I say, the time there is no right time for change for after coming for dream finish, I come to UFC, one championship coming now one championship come say, okay, listen me. You already build your name in Asia. You have good name in Asia. Fight for us go do this for you. And they did. You give me 3 fights for the year. I said, okay, I accept that. And better deal. If you go speak to Dimitri Johnson today, speak with him. Ask a question for him, ask a question for Edge Albury. But for sure this guy have to bring the game there. In the day for the fight, they have to do the job. Have to fight for the corporation. Have to do the job with you. There's no one say, oh, okay, now I cannot talk shit or da. But you still have to bring yourself. You still have to fight. You say, okay, I'm in here for compete. I'm in here for do good job fight. Go do it. Go try knock out the guy. Go try finish the guy. Go try win the fight and try finish your contract and try make a new deal. You know what I mean? That's the way it is for every organization.
Mm. Do you feel like with your time with one, have you made the money you've wanted to make? Have you gotten raises with new contract? Are you satisfied with the kind of money you've made there? Especially as they've gotten bigger, I would hope you're making more money.
No, one championship is one about one championship. This nobody tell, but I will tell this for you. One championship take care of every champion.
Mm-hmm.
When I was champion, he take care of me very well. That's I cannot question about that.
Right.
One championship do something I believe no one promotion go do it.
Mm-hmm.
No one say no one. But don't no one. But if you be champion, that's what I say. But if you do good, you can do good with the corporations. Any corporation, I don't go say any corporation. Mm-hmm. If you work for somebody, if you do extra job, if you help grow, of course, the guy will say, okay, he deserves promotion or whatever, you know what I mean? He good at fighter, he deserves this, you know what I mean? That's the way it is. Some people work for me.
Yeah.
People work for me. And some people work for me and don't want I pay, but I don't work. I say, okay, I'm sorry. Why I go pay you if you don't do your job? You have supposed to do it.
Yeah.
If you want money, go work, do your job, and for sure I will 100% go pay you.
Yeah.
But if you want money, and if you only want the money, if you don't do the job, I'm sorry, I cannot pay you. That's the way I see any promotion.
Hmm.
That's the way I see any fighter. We have to go there, compete. You have to put yourself in line and say, okay, you know what? That's what it is. Let's do it.
All right, so a last question. I really appreciate the time. Now, you will turn 39 the day before this event, and happy early birthday to you.
Thank you.
If you were to lose, which would be the first time you've lost two straights all the way since 2007, would that be something that would make you think about, the end of your career might be near, or do you feel you are still competing at a high level, you're fighting for championships still, that you're not even really seeing the end of your career anytime soon?
I don't see the end of my career anytime. I don't. But you never know, right?
Yeah.
Same thing I go say. Everything is about how motivation you are. Anything in this life. Anything in this life, how motivation you are, and how you train with some guys, young kids, train the kids more young, and see how you do with that, guys. If you still that training in the gym, you still good there, why have stop?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? But everything in this life is about how motivation you are, how much you want, what kind of goal you have. I have a lot of goal in my life.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And I have a lot of things do it in my life. I have some business too, you know. For this, what kind of goal you have, what kind of goal you want to reach. Because I don't believe in limitation, you know what I mean? I cannot limitation myself, but I believe I can be better every day.